Welcome to F260, week 27, Ezra 7 and 8, entitled, The Good Hand of His God Was Upon Him. Highlight verse is from Ezra 7 and 6, that this Ezra went up from Babylon, and he was a ready scribe in the law of Moses, which the Lord of Israel had given him. And the king granted him all his requests according to the hand of his Lord, his God, upon him. Explaining this, Ezra is a skilled scribe whose task was to copy, transmit, and interpret Moses' books of the law. He was one of the Jewish captives in Babylon and was commissioned by King Artaxerxes to govern the returned captives in Jerusalem. Applying this, according to Andrew Knoll's Bible Guide, 60 years have now gone by since Zerubbabel was leading them. And there is no mention of what has transpired since then. At this point, Ezra enters the book which bears his name. He has an excellent pedigree, being able to trace his family line from Aaron, the first high priest. Ezra is being sent to Jerusalem with money for sacrifices. He also has the king's command that the treasurers of the region shall provide silver, wheat, wine, oil, and salt for the temple. Also, the temple staff are to live tax-free. Ezra is given a powerful mandate by the king of Persia. He is to impose the law of the God of Israel on the whole region. This includes the whole of Palestine and Syria. Ezra praises God for prompting the king to this action and rejoices that the temple in Jerusalem is so honored by the king, who clearly wishes his empire to be protected from the wrath of the God of Israel. Ezra is a careful organizer. He assembles the people to prepare for the journey. They fast and pray, asking God for protection. They have enemies in the region and may well be attacked. But Ezra does not ask the king for an armed escort. They rely completely on God to look after them. The 900-mile journey from Babylon takes Ezra and his group 4 months. Ezra arrives in Jerusalem in 548 BC. In 558 BC. He is a teacher or scribe. The scribes are secretaries who write letters or make copies of the scriptures in these days before printing. Now they are to become more important in the life of Israel because they keep the law in every sense. Ezra studies, practices, and teaches the law of God. Now he will bring God's law to the heart of Israel's national life. Ezra's main task relates to the law of God. He is to appoint magistrates and judges who are trained in God's law and to teach those who are not. My response: what is the secret of Ezra's success? We are told in verses 6 and 9 here in chapter 7 of this book. The good hand of his God was upon him. Amen. God bless.